Hey guys, this is Dreadbane joined by Sapphire. This is game 3 of our series of the King of the Hill for this week. Now this is between KJH, the Blue Terran, and Az, the Red Protoss once again. Now this is Scrap Station, and Az, really great play for the first two. Man, he has got this covered so far.
Yeah, Az is playing in like a man possessed right now. He's just really strong. He's got his builds completely locked down and just very tight execution. These players talking about game 2, that sneaky bush probe that ambushed KJH, and KJH just fuming a little bit about not finding it. So interesting to find out on Scrap Station whether KJH is going to stick to the same build, because it's really not been working out for him. And we are seeing Az, wow, interesting opening right here, throwing down a pylon. So we're going to see some kind of proxy. You would normally assume in the lower leagues that this would be cannons, but I would imagine that he's going to throw down gateways and possibly just flood KJH's base with zealots right here. So it's going to be whether it's Forge or a gateway. Yeah, it is a gateway going down. So this is going to be an all-in play from Az. He's just taking this so aggressive. He was so aggressive in the first 2 games, and now throwing a gateway up in KJH's base. If KJH doesn't hold this, he's going to be so angry.
Man, Az is a beast. I'm just watching it through KJH's camera for the moment, just to see what's going on. He does not know this is here. He's just going along. He's like, sweet Az, I've got this refinery going down, this barracks, this scouting FCV. He's going to find out that there's nothing in Az's base. So, man, am I looking forward to his reaction. But so far, yeah, he's got nothing going over there. He's just building all his barracks down the bottom, not on the left, so a bit unlucky there. So I have to see how much Az does here, but man, really like this play by Az. Just something fresh, just to keep it changed up after going to 4 gates. So man, really great by Az.
Key statistic there, the Chrono Boost being saved up for these zealots. Chrono Boost coming out. Now KJH realized something up. Empty base, Nexus just standing there. So now we see the zealots rallying in. Bunker immediately going down for KJH. It's going to be super crucial for Az to deny this bunker. He needs to kill this, oh no, surround almost going off on the zealot. Zealot needs to avoid the surround by the probes. He is surrounded now. The zealot will go down by the SCVs. Bad loss there for Az, and he really needed to take out this bunker. Needed to kill this SCV working on the bunker. Az looking like he's reacting now, but the bunker finishes. Bad news for Az. Pulling away though, going into the SCV line once again. Marines coming off the line, trying to work on these zealots. Zealots taking out a bunch of SCVs though. Huge losses going on for KJH. Even though Az is losing units, every zealot is taking with it a bunch of SCVs, and down to a handful of miners now for KJH, and really desperation micro coming out here. More zealots keep pouring in for Az, and KJH is in desperate times right here. Even though he is deterring these zealots, unfortunately, more zealots coming in, and Az kiting away, and hardly any SCVs mining right now. Az working on this Marine, and this Marine retreating to this bunker. Huge desperation micro coming from KJH. Both players APM over 150 right now as they try and desperately somehow come up with a magic win. This is going to be decided one way or the other very quickly, and I'm not sure whether KJH is going to be able to hang on here.
Man, look at these zealots just microing back and forth. They're just unbelievable. Just watching these zealots go to town on these SCVs again and again. And just more zealots being pushed in, more chrono boost. These zealots just going around. One of them probably will get sniped there by that one Marine who's got 2 kills. He's a beast of a Marine there. But really, man, so much damage. I mean, this is really costing Az a whole lot doing this. He's still got his 2 gateways, still pumping in units. But I don't know, I think KJH has this covered. He's got a lot more Marines on the field now, but he's taken so many hits. This bunker really useful for him. Oh man, it was so great for him to get that bunker up. But yeah, these zealots just continue to be going here. I mean, they're just constantly getting into these SCVs. More Marines getting killed. It's just constant dancing around by these zealots. Oh man, something's going to happen soon. They're just constantly going. There's the GG by KJH. Oh man, I can't believe he just pulled that off.
Unbelievable. Wow, I thought KJH was going to hold on for a minute there, but just too much damage coming from Az. I was even thinking that KJH might have considered throwing up a proxy racks with his scouting SCV, but no, despite getting that bunker down, the placement was a bit off. He wasn't able to defend his SCV line. If the bunker was next to the orbital, might have made all the difference, but has taken the series to 3-0. Unbelievable, and like such a crazy game, and you have to do this at the high level. You have to throw up your gameplay every now and then and throw some cheese just to mix it up. So really great micro from both players, but Az is just too strong there and catching KJH by surprise. He's going to kick himself for not scouting his base effectively once again, so being caught out a little bit there as we go to game 4.